The AUG is one of the more popular tactical rifles inside Cold War, and now it's been introduced into Warzone. And in this video, we're going to go over what is the best class setup for the AUG inside Warzone. If you enjoy class setup guides, weapon stat breakdowns, and weapon comparisons, subscribe to the channel as we want to reach our goal of 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We have a lot more content planned, especially based around the stats of the guns for Cold War as well as Warzone. And also, don't forget to leave us a like as it helps us get recommended more. But let's get into the class setup. For the muzzle attachment, you want to use the agency suppressor. This is the closest thing we're going to get to a monolithic suppressor with the Cold War guns. It does affect your bullet velocity, but you do get a benefit to your vertical recoil control, and you obviously get sound suppression to stay off the minimap. Next, we're using the Task Force barrel. This increases your damage, your bullet velocity, as well as your damage range. Now, I usually don't recommend this for assault rifles, but for a burst fire weapon like the AUG, this can be very useful. It does hinder your vertical recoil as well as your horizontal recoil, but overall, this is definitely the barrel attachment you want to be using. Then for OPTIC, you want to use the axial arms 3x OPTIC to make sure you can see at those longer distances. This will be the closest thing you'll get to a VLK OPTIC with the Cold War weapons, but if you do want to use a closer range alternative, the Millstop Reflex is always a good option. For the magazine attachment, we use the Stanag 54 round drum, and that does affect your aim down sight time as well as your reload quickness, but with the kind of gun this is, a burst fire weapon, you're not going to need to reload all that often, especially considering you've got 54 bullets to play with. If you prefer a different magazine attachment, feel free to use that. And lastly, we use the Field Agent foregrip to reduce the negative impact of that Task Force barrel. And what that means is you do get the benefit of the Task Force barrel, and pretty much without any cons in this case because you're using that Field Agent foregrip. And there you have it, an extremely accurate and high damage AUG class setup. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like as it helps us get recommended more, and thank you very much for watching.